When life gets unpredictable, preparation matters. In medicine, it's all about staying alert, ready for whatever comes through the door. On the road, it's no different. That's why Volvo designs vehicles to help anticipate risk, reduce harm, and protect lives. The Volvo XC90's advanced safety systems inspire confident decisions wherever the road takes you. The Volvo XC90, for life. Proud sponsor of the Pit Podcast. Learn more at volvocars.ca/safety.
You know, one of the nice things when we get, a light blanketing of snow every day over the course of the winter, I like that, by the way. Give me 2 to 3 centimeters every day. Give me that, because it keeps things pretty. We all know sometimes in this city, especially when the spring comes and everything melts, it can look pretty nasty. So sometimes when we get that snow, I'm kind of happy about it. But lo and behold, over the holidays, city grappling with an increase in street litter. And we've seen the images posted on social media, people sharing the images of trash and snow all together. The city, though, is urging citizens to be a little bit more disciplined. Perhaps you're part of the problem here. Let's find out a little bit more. Marianne Giguère joins us, city councillor for the Lorimier district in the Plateau. She's on the line. Marianne, well, Happy New Year. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me. Happy New Year to you too, Elias.
So let's talk about the trash for a bit, because I do want your take. I have heard the calls from the city. Hey, everyone, we're all in this together. Do your job. But I know there is frustration at times where it feels from citizens, either because of a cutback in services, how often trash is picked up, or just the city trash cans around the downtown core that aren't emptied often enough. There's also some frustrations there. How do you view this situation?
Well, many things are being done to address this problem, and we do acknowledge that there's a challenge there, and that surely our practices surely can be improved, need to be improved. But as you said earlier, everyone should take part in it, because if things have gotten worse in the last maybe month or years, it is also perhaps because there's some lack of civility that is going on. People disresponsible themselves. Yes.
Yeah, irresponsible. I hear you.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Or disempowered regarding their role in the city, because everyone needs to be involved and just keep track on when's the right time to put your trash and recycling and compost bin, because sometimes it's changing those schedules. They do not change very often, but sometimes they do. So you need to keep track, and we try very hard to keep the population informed. But in some boroughs, it's hard because it's harder because the people are moving quite a lot.
Yeah.
In some part of the Plateau Mont-Royal, for example, where I'm elected, we have 50% of people who are moving addresses every 5 years. So people are always new. There are many students, and there's also the Airbnb problem. Even though we've been trying the hardest we can to put an end to this, Airbnbs, the people who go there, they just put the trash whenever they need to. So.
But I wonder about, because I know Montreal, they went down to every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And I wonder if that idea has been the brightest idea, because, if I lived in Montreal, let's say I live in one of those those duplexes with the staircases, and I don't have all the room in the world, and it's the holidays and I'm at home, and the trash is piling up in my home, and there's nowhere to put it. To me, it's not surprising that it ends up on the street, and I wonder if there has to be some second thought on that.
Well, 2 things about it. The first thing is that on the Plateau Mont-Royal, we're still having one trash collect every week. This hasn't changed for years, and even with this, we have litter problem, and we have citizens putting those pictures on social media saying that it's dirty and the trashes are out. So the problem is existing, even though the collect didn't change at all. So that would not be the reason why there's trash and litter on there's more trash and litter on the street, and even more when the snow is melting. And second thing is that when you do the tri, when you put the right things in your recycle bin,
recycling and garbage,
which has become a lot more easier than it was since the 1st of January, because now you can put almost everything in your recycle bin. And when you do that with the organic wastes also, which still are collected every week, there should be almost nothing in the garbage, in the waste bin. So this measure is very useful to bring awareness to people that they need to. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for the tri, that word in English.
Yeah, so when you sort your recycling and garbage and compost.
Because we have less than 1/3 of the households who are properly or just using the compost bin,
and I can just say
it's a tragedy because compost is very, very
but you know this,
polluting the
Marianne,
atmosphere.
You know this. People have busy lives, and there, I bet you there's a million different reasons why certain people do or do not. I want to play you some audio here, Marianne, and it's from a business owner. We had a gentleman by the name of Marianne Giguère on our program yesterday. He's owner of the microbrewery Saint-Boc in the Quartier Latin. And he was on our show. He came into studio. At one point, I tell you, Marianne, he may have to close the restaurant because business has been so bad. I asked him about some of the problems. Okay, here's what he said to us yesterday on air.
I think the first one will be the construction. We are in construction since 8 years, and I think there's 3 more years coming up. So people are not able to come in the Quartier Latin. Second one will be like homeless people and all the mental problem they have. They're like sleeping everywhere, and we have a lot of problem. We have garbage everywhere, rats, and my God, and
garbage, right?
Yeah.
This is outrageous, right? Because if you think about what a city's job is, pick up the trash is like top, like remove the snow, pick up the trash, top of the list.
Exactly.
Have you talked to people at the city? Hey, you need to do your job of picking up the trash. What happened?
I already went taking part of the Quartier of the management of Quartier Latin, and normally the city don't really care about that in the SDC. So we have
merchants association.
The merchant association.
Yes.
The merchant association have to pay for that.
Yeah.
So actually, we don't have a lot anymore merchant in the neighborhood. So that probably why, but. It's just insane. We only have one or two, I think, garbage can in the Quartier Latin. So people are just throwing away
everything.
Yeah.
So Marianne, that's what Marianne Giguère told us. And trash came up here as one of the reasons why he feels things are bad in the Quartier Latin. When you hear that, it's an election year, by the way. This is going to be a ballot box issue. What's your message to Marianne and others who are concerned?
I really do understand the struggle that the merchants are going through with all those issues and true problems is named, is listed. Even though I'm not sure that the city doesn't care, we do put a lot of energy, effort, and resources. Yes, I do think that merchants have private garbage collect. This is how it works. But then on the street, we have cleanliness brigades working 12 months a year on every commercial street, which is something new, something that didn't exist before. We have teams deployed to empty all street bins and carry out manual collection with smaller trucks also. So it's a never-ending work. The Sisyph myth, we go and we clean and then it's dirty again.
Yeah.
So the city is really trying hard to do its part. We're not looking at it. It hurts us. Your elected people, we hear about it, so we want our city to be clean and our merchants to be happy and people to enjoy the streets. But I think perhaps we'll have a larger society issue regarding, for example, all the takeout those habits that we took so hard to go and buy a coffee and buy something to eat, and then the street bin get really loaded very fast. And I mean, there's some kind of a balance that we need to find between, yes, having so many resources from the city put on collecting all this and maintaining everything clean, and perhaps rethink our habit regarding all those wastes that we are producing.
Marianne, listen, we're out of time here. I know you also are involved with mobility in the city on the executive committee. Come back soon and we can talk about some mobility issues, but thanks for coming on today to talk about this.
Yeah, I'll be pleased to do that. Thank you.
Okay, that's Marianne Giguère right there, city councillor in the Plateau.